Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Horizons, a complete engineering playthrough. We still need more combat rank. So, I'm here in the Pleiades with my Chieftain, outfitted with AX weaponry, and a strong, and I do mean just strong, not resistant at all, shield. So, my plan is that I'm going to be able to do these threat level 4s to kill 4 Thargoid scouts in each one, and hopefully my shield will never drop and won't need to use my shield cell bank, which I have anyway. In fact, I'm not even taking the threat that seriously. The star is producing a lot of glare. What if I go over here? Yeah, I'm not taking it that seriously because, well, I have to show you my panel, but I'm too enamored by the way my ship looks. Actually, it looked very different when I bought this skin. It looked very different in the docking bay. It looked black with teal trim, but actually it seems like it's kind of beige and dark brown and middle brown camo, which is pretty cool, I guess. Not as cool contrasty that I thought it was, and maybe I should have gotten the pink skin, but it's too late for that now. Doesn't matter, it's just a skin. The only really cool skins come out around the holiday. So anyway, about my modules. Yeah, I say I'm not taking it seriously because I still have an interdictor. I can't even run it because it takes too much power. I still have a planetary vehicle hangar. I can't run it. It takes too much power. And I have 2 shield cell banks. I have to keep one turned off at all times. Otherwise, I run out of juice. And we have this Guardian frameshift drive booster. I really don't need it. It's taking juice. We're not going anywhere. And as long as all of our shield boosters are online, and they are, that means we're ready to do this. This non-human signal source is right here. I'm gonna scoop some fuel on the way over there. And I mean some fuel, not very much. And I need to see the signal sources. This one? No, this one. Why is that one special? I don't know what that little marker means. I never figured that out. I've been playing this game for like thousands of hours. I still don't know what it means. I know when you have a mission, then it marks where you can get more information about your mission by going there. But whatever. I want, I guess, shields because these multi-cannons do not take very much power to use. So we see Thargoid scouts. We engage Thargoid scouts. If you want, you can target the most threatening one. This one seems fine. Let's shoot them with my fixed multi-cannons. If I can aim at all, then we can do it. And I do a ton of damage with these fixed multi-cannons, so should be able to kill them pretty effectively and quickly. It's nice that they were shooting at someone else because that means they're not shooting at me. They're very good shots, and yeah, you died. That's good. The next one that is the most threatening is that one. I shall shoot at it. It's very far away. It's charging me. I need to hit it with my guns. Yeah, we can dance together if you want. Doesn't really matter. What was really cool back in the day, there were AX conflict zones, and there was this cool glitch. Sometimes at the AX conflict zone, when an interceptor always jumps in after you kill the initial wave of the scouts, they would not. And instead, more scouts would jump in, and it would go on and on and on. The interceptor would never come, and the scouts would keep respawning forever. Sometimes I think I would be better off with turrets, but I need aiming practice anyway. You're dead. You only get 10,000 credits in bonds for each scout that you kill, but that's not why we're doing this. It's because the reloading is kind of crazy. It's because we need rank, and this is the fastest way to get rank, bar none. We'll buy any ship, bar none. You shouldn't stay close to me because then I'm really going to get you hit. Yeah, they have not touched my shield. My shield is super duper, I guess. Or got lucky. Oh no. If I was really good at combat, then I would keep the target in front of me all the time instead of just on weekends. Vice City reference, you guys. Classic. I love VCPR. It was so funny. Yeah, I think more of my bullets would land on target with the turrets, but it wouldn't really be worth it. Don't get touched by the stuff. Hey, we never got costified, I think, but we're at 98% hull, and I think that's because of their phasing damage. They always do phasing damage. Yeah, with their guns. There's no... Whoa, these are grade 5. Well... put a number on it. That means, yeah, there's 2 of these super things, and there's biomechanical, Yoji biomechanica components here. These are only 393 meters away. See, I don't know why they're rare, and I don't know why I can use my scoop while my weapons are out. Why is that possible? Because we have too much energy. We have so much energy that it doesn't even matter, but it also means that I set up my power priorities wrong. I meant to put cargo hatch in group 2. It is in group 2. Group 2 is open. I don't need a fuel scoop. Put this away. I mean, I might need a frameshift drive. I don't need this. Just turn them off. See, it's silly. It's silly when you have so much power that, I mean, when you have so little power that you can't power all your modules, because by putting them in extra groups, you end up in this ridiculous situation where you have excessive power. Basically, I just want to, yeah, whatever's close to me is probably good. Probably. Maybe. There's a lot of non-human signal sources here in Asterope. Is Asterope? Yeah, it's Asterope. Okay. Combat Aftermath. I don't care. Let it get sucked into that. It's so close. So that just looking at any random signal source is sort of likely to be what we're looking for. Threat 3. I think this can have scouts, but not always. Oh, you know what? I really want my Super Cruise Assist. See, ideally, when I pulled out my guns, what the hell is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know if I wanted my Anaconda shipped over. I ended up requesting it while I was there. I had to go there to get my Chieftain, which I parked there for some reason. We're not super cruising. Super cruise. Okay, because I didn't want to end up parking my... They are here. Hello! I'm so happy to see you. There's only 2 of them. Yeah, as long as there's not a interceptor, then we'll be okay. If there is an interceptor, then we will not be okay. I will leave. Good target practice. You are not dodging. One thing that's cool about the... Oh, contact. It does damage to him. The advanced multi-cannons is that you can engineer them, and they do damage to Thargoids. But really, the fun way to kill scouts isn't with AX multi-cannons, although they are effective. Really, the most fun way to kill them is with Guardian weapons. Any Guardian weapon will work. You can use your choice. Shard cannons, plasma accelerators, or railguns. Gauss cannons, I guess, is what they're called. One weapon I haven't actually tried yet is the Guardian plasma cannon thing. And the reason why I haven't tried it is because it never sounded that cool, and it takes materials and farming to unlock. But since I'm trying to get all the achievements, I probably should get it anyway. And I don't really want these... Oh, well, there's no propulsion elements anyway, so I don't want it at all. Yeah, I never got corroded, so we never took hull damage, which is good because my hull only 1,264. Yeah, I have reactive armor on. If I was only doing anti-Xeno type stuff, I would probably get military armor because it's cheaper and just as strong. But I don't think there's any problem with using reactive. But I haven't spent that much time in Coriolis. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe. Leave a comment. No, please leave a comment. Leave a comment if you think I'm right. Leave a comment if you like bananas. You know, just leave a comment anyway. Because I need more subscribers. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. I need more subs. It's because the channel's going kind of slow. Got to say, pretty slow. And I'm very spoiled. I've gotten some very popular videos, but I shouldn't toot my own horn. And then it's like, where'd everyone go? I must have stopped being relevant, or the algorithm decided that I'm not important. Oh, that's why you should subscribe and leave a comment, like the video, do stuff. One of these is going to be a good one, and then we'll go there. I think ideally I could just scan the beacon and it would tell us where all the things are, and we could just go to all of them. I did not want to fight that. That is not a Cyclops, it's the next level. Basilisk, I guess. I did not want to fight a Basilisk. Oh, I do not want to fight a, not Hydra. There's another kind. Jesus. He goes, Cyclops, Basilisk, something, and that is a Hydra. That is the hardest kind of Thargoid to kill. You have to knock off all 8 of the petals, and they shoot Thargon swarms of 128 Thargons, and they do really cool formations. But I've never seen one in person, and I don't really plan to. We already know about that. You ran out of fuel in a stupid place. Did we kill all the scouts? I mean, this is just what's next to us, right? There's just a lot of signal sources in this area near the star. There's a bit of a focal point. Well, there's that right there. There's a weapons fire. There's shit everywhere. But it's not what I want. Yeah, I think the trick is just find one signal source and just use that one. Don't leave it, because you end up in this situation where you can't find another signal source. We're supposed to be killing scouts. We're not supposed to be scanning for scouts. That's a Hydra. Don't want to fight a Hydra. They're the scariest, toughest thing. But from what I've heard, they actually have the same kind of weapons and stuff. The only difference is they shoot more Thargons and they have more phases, or they have more total hearts to exert and hearts to destroy. And in the case of Hydra, you have to kill every single one. With a Cyclops, you only have to kill 4. And once those hearts are dead, they do not regenerate their health anymore. So you can just damage them and they will die. Where the heck are the scouts? I've scanned so many things. It's like looking for high-grade emission sources, honestly. You're so close to the beacon. We might as well just... Yeah, I'm going for the beacon. This is a complete waste of time. You'd have to be so lucky to just scan one and have it be what you needed. My scoop is turned off, and that's fine. We don't need to scoop. I need information. Yeah, I guess the color my HUD ended up being after all this mucking with it is kind of lilac, which is really pretty, I guess. I prefer it were violet, but I can't seem to achieve violet HUD with chartreuse highlights, which is like super duper contrasting. So instead we get lilac and lime green, or lilac and chartreuse, which is almost perfectly contrasting. Are there any dang scout? There are some scouts. For 19 minutes there will be scouts right here. So I guess I'm just gonna farm this one thing using the typical method, which I can't really spell out, for reasons contained in the terms of service. So look around, there's someone who will tell you, but it won't be me. Mess it up, mess it up. I wish you could like manually reload your guns, but that you wouldn't lose any bullets. I mean, if they're if it's like a chain of ammo, then oh, and they spawn behind me. Oh, there's a lot of things. Holy poopy. Okay, this is a real test. And I think, yeah, they have special kinds of things. I'm getting attacked by a lot of things. Oh yeah, this is a super duper scout attack. So I need to go after the one that's healing the others, and they can shoot caustic missiles and stuff because they have berserkers and stuff. This is like an old school AX conflict zone style scout fight, but in AX conflict zones you had help. Oh, but we got one. Okay, hopefully it is showing me the most threatening one, and that is the one that's helping the others. That's the one I want to go after. Yeah, shield's taking a little damage here. We're getting shot by a lot of things, and they do not often miss. This one has a shield, but not really enough. That's a regeneration thing when you see that. I don't know how often they could do it. If there's a cooldown, it's probably a cooldown, but it basically restores their health. Does not make them invincible though, and you can still kill them. Oftentimes I find it's easier to just keep shooting the one you're already shooting at. Missile, yeah, we killed it. Okay, so we've been costified or whatever. So I don't need to worry about flying through clouds now. Oh, come on, reload. Reverse maneuver. Wow, we are really hanging out. Oh yeah, he's doing that thing. I need to kill this because it's going to make them shoot missiles at me. They do that. Or maybe this is the healing one. I think this is the red one makes missiles. Okay, our shield is dropping. That's something I did not plan on. Kill the enemies. I have all my pips and shields, which is fine. The multi-cannons do not take a lot of power to run. I'm basically just following them directly, and that's fine. There's just so many of them that the damage is stacking up, and it's really effective. I'm using another shield cell bank. Yeah, I guess the ones I wanted to farm was the ones where it's only 4 scouts, not a bazillion. I mean, it's a good XP boost, but running through my shield cell bank charges. I only get so many of those. And here goes a missile. We're gonna let it hit us. Damn, there's not many left. Looks like there's 3 of them. Totally missed. Not good. Yeah, you see the sparks everywhere when you got caustic damage, because you're like constantly taking internal damage, which sucks. My hull is actually kind of damaged, not critical or anything. There's no time when I'm fighting to take it off. Yeah, there's just 3 scouts. Another missile I've already got. You can't give me any more. There are 2 scouts left. This is kind of challenging. I need another shield cell. Yeah, with this cool power plant, no problem hitting the shield cells. Of course, I'm not shooting plasma, so that helps. That makes me I kind of thought of changing my railguns to short range, so they would do more damage when I shot a charging shield cell ship guy thing. Yeah, there's one silly Thargoid. Not gonna kill me. No matter how hard you try, little Thargoid, I'm gonna get you. I guess it'd be fun to try with Guardian weapons, but I kind of want to get like at least halfway through or so. And I guess we would leave our weapons in the area so we can just pick them up when we need them. Yeah, the best way to use your lateral thrust, I guess, is to make them so they're like not apparently moving. So then it's easier to line up your shot. And they died. So now I can go loco and boost a lot, because that heats my ship up like crazy because I have dirty drives. If I clean drives, this does not work as well. But I want to get off the caustic crap. And it seems to go off at about 126%. So that's interesting. And it almost immediately drops below 100. We took a lot of damage, dude. How far is our bar? Barely anywhere. Of course. But if I felt up to it, I would do it again. I think what I'm going to do is get repaired and then find a threat level 4 that only spawns 4 scouts, and I'm just going to use that same one over and over, so I can just fight 4 scouts over and over again instead of this like 10 super scouts all at the same time, because that is hard and it is hurting my ship. I think with 4 scouts we can handle it, so I got to get repaired. This is a good system for fighting scouts. I want to go to a station, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, go. What? Go! It's not. Why isn't it doing it? Super Cruise Assist. Well, now it's doing it. What the fuck, man? I hit that thing twice and nothing happened. Like, dude, I need you so I don't miss. Fucking A. Yeah, it's not hard to get now, is it? Yeah, and I had to switch back to my headset because my computer's in kind of parts. I don't have any good place to mount my microphone right now because my desk is in pieces because we're moving. And I have to load my desk onto a truck. So right now my monitor is on a cardboard box and I'm just sitting here on my chair in front of my monitor on a cardboard box with my PC right beside it. And at least the repair isn't too bad. I did get one compliment when I shared my setup with my Discord. They said it makes my ultra-wide monitor look freaking huge. Because the cardboard box is so tiny, it's just big enough to put my keyboard on. So that's good. It's a good thing. Sort of fortuitous. I had this one box left over. I could use it as a desk. But if I wasn't using this, I guess I'd use my luggage. Because it's kind of desk-like. Yeah, but it'd be really cool is if I had a desk that could take apart out a bunch of bolts. But if there was such a thing, it probably would not be as contoured and cool as my Arazzi gamer desk that is curved and awesome and has a full-size mouse pad covering the entire thing. It has these cool cutouts in it so you can pass cables underneath, out of sight, out of mind, and looking good. It has a cool curve along the front so it feels even bigger. You can scoot up closer and reach further with your arms in the circle around you. And it looks really cool when you have a big curved ultra-wide monitor and a big curved ultra-wide desk. So I recommend that desk. But we're in good shape, so time to head back out. Alright, so this time I'm going to just go and scan the beacon and then I'm going to go to a signal source. Where is the beacon? It is over there. Oh yeah, with the star. Of course. But I didn't even know which way the star was, so that's still helpful. They're definitely aligned. Yep, there's a lot of things to kill. I'm gonna have to do this just right, and I'm sure this is the best way to do it. I want to go here, and I want to go fast. I don't care if the star is pulling me into its gravity well. It doesn't really matter. Just stay on target. And you can be a little sloppy. It still works. Alright, they told us where all the bad guys are. You know what I mean? If it gets really boring, then I guess I will go and get any threat 4 only. And if there's no threat 4s, we'll have to leave. Okay, so this could be just 4 scouts. And if it's like a bazillion scouts, I mean, regardless, I'll take them on. But if I take too much damage, there's one right here. Why didn't I see this? Okay, and most of them are around the ding-dang-dong star. I can scroll through a bazillion things. Quite many things. And hopefully I can do this without taking any damage. So we can just do it over and over again. Sort of like an AX conflict zone, just a little more faffery. Alright, and I want my shields, and they are using phasing damage. That's what that means when they say that hull breach attack or whatever. And I would hit them better if I was shooting at the this way because of my vertical arrangement of everything. But if they twist, then I have to twist with them. It's so hard. And they're constantly twisting too, so it's hard to line up. Yeah, and I'm just a simpleton, so I just follow them directly. That's okay. We have a really strong shield, but we did actually manage. I didn't say anything, but we managed to get a signal source that had 4 scouts. So I think my shield is going to be super strong, and if I can keep from clipping the mic, that'd be better. But sorry about that. Once it's clipped, there's nothing you can do about it. It's like it's that way. You can't fix it. My shield is super strong, and we will be able to do this. I really have nothing else to show for this episode. There's just going to be a whole bunch of scout combat. I probably will have it be edited combat, so you only see the parts where I'm talking. Because it's, oh, they're shooting missiles. How did you get a missile? One of them must have been one of the enabler types that lets them shoot missiles. I don't know all the types of scouts, what they're called. Okay, so we don't have to worry about... See, that sucks, though, because now our hull's going to take damage, and that reduces our stay out ability. We have to go back in. Yeah, the way to turn as fast as possible is on the pitch axis, not on any other axis. Now, I could go slower if they want, but it's easier to hit them when you're close, but they don't like being close. They will get away from you. And when they move, you have to track them. It's just annoying when my hull gets damaged. I guess what I should do is try to find out which one is the one that's letting them shoot missiles, because I don't think they can do that on their own. I think they have to have a special scout that allows another one to shoot the missile. That's how that works. Gotta move, buddy. You can't just stand there or you'll die for sure. But I mean, I like that. Alright, so get that nasty crap burned off. There it goes. So we're down to 84% hull. Our modules are not appreciably damaged. So I think when we come back, well, it doesn't really matter. But, oh, no, come on. But yeah, if you're inside an instance and for some reason the game just happens to crash, then when you come back in the game, the instance will still be there. You just have to turn yourself around, find the thing, and pop back in. Whether it was to get rare materials, or it was a convenient kind of scout encounter that you wanted to repeat, whatever you want. Just make sure the game crashes, and then when you come back, hey look, my shields are back too. Does that mean I can just leave while they're charging and they'll be back? That's really convenient. And while you're in space, if you're really close to a signal source, this one's not super duper close and it's not where I expected it to be, but you're not meant to log out while you're in combat. But I mean, these signal sources only last for so long, so it's really far away, but it's the one. I don't know, with high grade signal sources, for some reason they are exactly where you left them, but with these ones they wiggle around a little bit. That's okay. It says this one is the most threatening. I don't know, never shoot back at them, destroy them. So wiggly waggly. There's no, they're both shooting at me. Alright, there's no engineering possible on these weapons, so fuck them up, pump them full of lead. So we could swap them out for turrets if I wanted to, assuming that there's some place to buy them around here, which, I don't know. I guess it's silly, like, I'm sure the AXI's fleet carrier is here. I think they have one, they might have more than one, but they were taking those Dargoid hearts, so we know that they have a fleet carrier. The stupid thing is, because of the way that the fleet carriers are set up, I don't think it's an option to carry anti-Xeno stuff on your fleet carrier to sell for people. You shot a missile at me. How did you do this? You're a magic Thargoid. How do you do it? Okay, so there's only two of them, so that means that not this one, but this one should be the one that enables. So does it have some kind of special graphic? You know, I don't think they do. I guess they always can shoot those missiles, but oh, and you know what? My hull's back to 100% too, so that's goofy. So it doesn't even matter what happens in here as long as my ship doesn't get destroyed. Then we just restart. But I get to keep all of the bonds and all of the combat experience. So that's super good. And I imagine that the damage will stick. Well, it should. It doesn't. But the causticness. I mean, theoretically, we weren't caustically affected when we entered this place. Yeah, this thing turns and burns like crazy. I could even make myself black out if I want. So we have 88% hull. Oh no, the game crashed. Oh, I'm not done yet. I gotta get in there. Oh yeah. Galnet was updated twice. I guess they're gonna have updates every freaking day from now on until I get tired of it. But it's really important, I guess, because Odyssey is coming and they want to sell a lot more copies of the game and get everyone playing and buying skins and stuff, that they're giving attention to Galnet again, because that's all the attention they were capable of giving. They simply couldn't be arsed to make up stories for us this whole time when they didn't know what the heck was going on and they didn't have any plans coming out soon. But since Odyssey is coming, they can just get us all pumped up and gonna actually play. Yeah, we got 100%. What the heck? I guess I'll try it while I'm covered in caustic substance to see if that happens. But as you can see, our bar is moving, despite the fact that, oh, this is quite far away. I don't think this is the one. No, it's not. We have to go to the beacon again. Our thingy expired. Beacon, which is, look how many there are. There are so many. So the real thing that's going to stop us is running out of ammo, not hull damage, which I guess means we can do the super duper encounters with all the scouts. Since we know that we can get our hull fixed, then we could just do that. So it's definitely not as easy as it was back in the day, even with all these shortcuts. I mean, I'm telling you, it was so good. You go into an AX conflict zone and kill all the scouts, and it would say, like, warning, energy surge, interceptors inbound. But they would not come. If they did come, you just use your shutdown neutralizer and leave and come back, try again. But sometimes the scouts would just keep coming and coming forever and ever. So it was easy to get combat rank back then. But since there's no, and I'm sure they never did fix them, but because there's no AX conflict zones anymore, then we're left to this. This is all we get for 2 minutes. Okay, so we're only going to get this one once. That's okay. As long as there's one to go to when we need it, it doesn't matter. Let's see what we get. 4 scouts. Okay, and a vulture. Do we deploy? We do not. This one is shooting me specifically. Yeah, they do phasing damage. So, like, it always hurts you. Like me. I jumped away. Leave me to deal with these things on my own. And they're in a tight cluster, all attacking me at the same time. And this one died very quickly. I'll be glad to follow you as long as we don't go into a Caustic Cloud. Yeah, the Chieftain is kind of waggly. So hard to control. I guess you could use other ships for this. I don't know if I have a preferred ship that's like less waggly. I mean, I have used a Crate Mark II and the turrets even, because I didn't really realize the difference. I was like, sure, I'll take Gimbal. Why not? And it works. Just run out of ammo faster, I guess. It just depends how good you are at aiming. Very hard to synchronize the motion of your ship with the firing of the gun so that you're always landing bullets on target. It doesn't help that they have like a warm-up period where they aren't shooting yet and you're pulling the trigger. Apparently this one's more threatening even though it's not shooting me. Yeah, the scouts fortunately don't have any kind of regeneration unless if they have one of those guys that's making them glow, then that is regenerating. But nothing you can't overcome. With enough firepower, it doesn't really matter. You can just kill the one that's regenerating. I was hitting him somehow. Hello, you're gonna die. Oh, I shot you so many times. Well, if I can actually shoot him. There you go. And we're 20%. But, oh no, the game crashed. Yeah, because they're always doing phasing damage, so it's nice getting that insta-hull repair. I guess let's listen to Galnet. There's been 2 new updates. Hello? No, screwed up. We actually play this game, please. Oh, I wasn't shooting. Well, that's awkward. Anyway, I've just been here in the Pleiades shooting at scouts and threat level 4s over and over and over. And, yeah, it's pretty repetitive. I don't need to do that. I can just do this. And, yep, it's really repetitive, and I guess I'll let you know if something changes or I get tired of this, because right now I'm at 27% and just going on up. So I'll see you in a bit. Cut. Well, one thing that we can do is actually listen to Galnet, but I want to go on the, oh yeah, like this, okay. Will she not talk while we're fighting, I guess? That's funny. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't want to stop doing my work. Anyway, I guess Galnet's back up and running. There's new stuff every day, seems like, almost every day. Wow, yeah, that field expands very rapidly. Pew, pew, pew. Huh. Yeah, I think the whole Alliance line of ships was made at the time of the first Thargoid encounters, so they were kind of made for anti-Thargoid operations, but you can use any old ship. I think they're just good ships in general. One thing I might change is the fact that this medium hardpoint is so low and off far away from most of my firepower. I may switch that one to be a turret so that it can keep shooting things, and I can just concentrate on the 2 larges doing most of the damage. But if I really get bored, then I should probably go and get some Guardian weapons. Of course, the only one that I've unlocked is the Guardian Gauss cannons, which would be effective if difficult to use. But you could also use shard cannons or plasma casters, or whatever they're called.
Target destroyed.
Keep talking, lady.
Coral made this statement. The loss of presidential vessel Starship 1 in
Under attack.
3301, along with hundreds of lives, was a great tragedy. Despite suspicion that this was an attempt to eliminate then-President Jasmina Hati, initial investigations concluded that a catastrophic malfunction of its drive systems was the likely cause. A new inquiry was opened when fresh evidence came to light,
Target destroyed.
including testimonies from several members of the Federal Navy. Our final report states that there is sufficient reason to believe Starship 1 was destroyed by deliberate sabotage.
Flight assist off.
A grand jury has determined that criminal charges should be made. We have shared
Can't hear you.
Federal Intelligence Agency and understand that an arrest will take place shortly. The inquiry report is not yet in the public domain, but is thought to allege that illegal modifications were made to the frame-shift drive system of Starship 1 in advance of its destruction during flight through hyperspace. Terror attacks used Thargoid-derived explosives. The Imperial Internal Security Service has transmitted another urgent bulletin regarding terrorist attacks on starports in the Empire. There have been indications that the 4 starports came under attack by Thargoids. We can confirm that this is not the case, and there is no evidence of Thargoid vessels in the vicinity. Observers reported that some of the damage inflicted on the station's infrastructure closely resembled the effect of Thargoid weaponry. This was registered by internal sensor systems, resulting in automatic emergency broadcasts designed to summon aid during a Thargoid incursion. Preliminary investigations suggest the use of customized explosive devices that incorporated elements of Thargoid technology. This suggests that the perpetrators have access to unusually sophisticated resources as well as xenological materials. As yet, there is no reason to doubt that the Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army is responsible for these attacks. We have received reports of jubilant scenes from some Imperial fringe systems, in territories where Marlinism remains popular. Help with rescue operations is still being requested from the 4 Imperial starboards. Mackenzie Relay in the Semias system, Tsiolkovsky Terminal in the Gabgeorgis system, Garrido Market in the LHS 4031 system, and Muller Terminal in the RAB system.
Wowee, so I guess that means we're gonna get some Thargoid weapons put on our ships or whatever. Or maybe to hold in our hands. It's not easy to look through here. I have Thargoid weapon components, right? Weapon parts. From the weapon systems of a Thargoid ship. You can use it to make AX small caliber munitions, AX remote flak munitions, or enzyme missile launcher munitions, which you would never use. So I guess you can use these in the advanced multi-cannon, which we got instead of the advanced missile, which AXI wanted, but everyone was like, no, you want multi-cannon. Oh, and nobody cared, and now we have the stupid multi-cannon. The missile might have been good for killing interceptors. The multi-cannon is stupid. We have it. I never used it. Oh no, the game crashed. Again. Of course it did. But yeah, if anything happens, I'll let you know. Hey y'all, I'm here with the edit. Video's getting too long, you know the drill. If you watched this video, thanks. If you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing. And I'll see y'all on the next one. 07 Commanders, bye-bye.